A step-by-step guide to hand sewing a pillow. Are you brand new to sewing? Or maybe you're just curious if sewing is something you'd enjoy. A pillow is the perfect first sewing project to learn the basics of sewing without the commitment of needing a bunch of time, skills, or tools. It's a simple, fast, and easy to sew project even without a sewing machine. Today I'll be walking you step by step through hand sewing a pillow, no sewing machine required. Supplies to hand sew a pillow. Here are the supplies you'll need to sew your pillow. Fabric. Pillow insert. Ruler or measuring tape. Sewing pins. Scissors. Hand sewing needle. Matching thread. Step 1. Cut out the pillow. First, determine the length and width of your pillow insert. You can measure it with a measuring tape or look at the packaging it came in, which should list its measurements. Next, measure and cut 2 pieces of fabric that are 1 inch longer and 1 inch taller than the pillow insert. Step 2. Sew the pillow cover. Place the 2 fabric pieces on top of each other with the right sides, or the pretty sides, of the fabric facing in. Line up and pin the edges of the fabric together. Next, thread a hand sewing needle with approximately a 20-inch length of thread. You can use a longer thread than this if you like, but I find it tends to get tangled if I go any longer than about 20 inches. Knot the end of the thread with a double or triple knot. Begin sewing just above one of the bottom corners, pulling the knot tight against the fabric on the first stitch. Stitch approximately ½ inch from the cut edges. Continue stitching up the first side, across the top, then down the second side of the pillow using a regular hand-sewn straight stitch. Try to stay consistently ½ inch away from the cut edges the entire time. If you run out of thread during this process, tie the end of the thread, then restart the process with a fresh 20-inch length of thread. When you reach just above the other bottom corner, stop sewing and tie off the end of your thread. Turn the pillow cover right sides out, pulling the fabric through the open bottom edge. Step 3. Insert the pillow form. Next, you'll need to insert the pillow form, which is also known as a pillow insert. Push the pillow insert through the open bottom edge of the pillow cover. This can sometimes take some wrestling, but a tight fit is good. The tighter the pillow insert fits, the more taut and professional the finished pillow will look. Once the pillow insert is in place, turn the bottom edges of the cover towards the inside by approximately ½ inch and pin them together. The raw edges should be hidden and the pillow insert should be fully encased. Step 4. Finish sewing your new pillow. Finally, thread your hand sewing needle with another length of thread and knot the end. Stitch along the pinned bottom edge with a slip stitch. This stitch involves sewing within the 2 folded edges to make the stitch almost invisible. Your brand new pillow is finished.